Okay, let's dive right in. You know that feeling? Road signs start getting a little fuzzy, maybe the text on your phone seems to be shrinking, and we're always told, oh, that's just a normal part of getting older. But what if it's not? What if that's not the whole story?
So what happens? You go to the eye doctor, they tell you it's normal, and you just walk out with a stronger prescription. And then the cycle repeats. But this whole way of thinking, it completely overlooks a really critical fact about how our vision actually works.
So to really get how much your brain is in the driver's seat, get this. There are documented medical cases of people with dissociative identity disorder, where when they switch from one personality to another, their eyesight can change. I mean, literally, in seconds. One personality might be legally blind, and moments later another one in the exact same body has 20/20 vision. What does that tell us? It tells us that our vision isn't just some fixed piece of hardware. It is incredibly flexible and deeply, deeply connected to our brain.
And the reason that's even possible is because your eyes aren't just cameras bolted onto your face. They are a direct extension of your brain, of your nervous system. Your sight is a whole body thing, and it's influenced by everything from your circulation and inflammation all the way to your stress levels. So what this really means is that a lot of the things that hurt our overall health are also quietly chipping away at our vision. Things like chronic stress, high blood pressure, and wacky blood sugar levels. All of these things damage the tiny, super delicate blood vessels and nerves that our eyes totally depend on. And yeah, even the constant blue light from our screens is just adding to that strain.
But here's the good news. We are absolutely not helpless here. To fight back against this damage and actually support our sight, we need to give our eyes the right building blocks. The right kind of fuel.
And this is what that fuel looks like. Some of these nutrients are just non-negotiable for healthy eyes. I mean, take omega-3s, specifically DHA. Get this, it makes up over half the entire mass of your retina. That's huge. And things like lutein and zeaxanthin, they're like putting on sunglasses, but from the inside, filtering out that damaging blue light. It's basically a roadmap for what our eyes are craving.
Okay, but nutrition is just one piece of the puzzle. Beyond what we eat, we can also actively train our visual system. And we can do it with some surprisingly simple but really powerful exercises.
So first up, we've got an exercise that can instantly calm your eyes. But more importantly, it flips the switch on your body's rest and relax response. What this does is it immediately cuts down on strain and it shifts your nervous system into the perfect state for clear, easy focus.
It's called the palming method, and it's super simple. You just start by rubbing your palms together really fast to generate some nice warmth. Then, you gently cup those warm hands over your closed eyes. And no pressure here, just darkness and warmth. As you're doing that, take slow, deep breaths for about 30 seconds. That combo is a powerful trigger that tells your whole body, hey, it's safe to relax, it's safe to focus.
All right, next up, here is a technique that can instantly sharpen your focus with just a simple, targeted squeeze. But how on earth does that work? Well, it taps into this fascinating little secret, a built-in reflex in your nervous system that can improve your focus the moment you do it. And this is where that mind-body connection gets really, really cool. The technique works by firing up something called the oculocardiac reflex. So when you apply gentle pressure to your eyes, it triggers that same rest and relax state. But then, this reflex physically changes the shape of your lens and the size of your pupil to create a sharper image. It's like you have a built-in biological focus button.
And here's how you use it. The power blink. Try to do this once an hour. Just perform 10 really intentional blinks. For each one, close your eyes for a full 2 seconds and then add a gentle squeeze before you open them. When you do this, you're not just re-wetting your eyes, you are actively training that involuntary focus mechanism. But what if we could strengthen it even more?
So here's the next amazing piece of this puzzle. You can actually train your automatic focus system. That's the part you can't consciously control, just by deciding where you want to look. So how is that even possible?
Well, the answer is this really cool concept called neurospillover. See, your brain isn't all neat and tidy with perfect compartments. When you fire up the neurons for a voluntary task, like choosing to move your eyes, the increased blood flow and energy literally spill over and strengthen the involuntary control centers right next door, including the ones for focus. You're basically giving your focus muscles a workout by proxy. And here's how you put that into practice. Keeping your head perfectly still, I want you to slowly look all the way up and then all the way down. Then slowly look all the way left and all the way right. And you finish with big, slow circles, both clockwise and counterclockwise. The key word here is slow.
You are forcing your brain to build precision and endurance in all 6 of the muscles that surround your eyeball.
Now you might be thinking, this doesn't feel like a workout at all. And you're right, you're not going to break a sweat, but believe it or not, these eye exercises are one of the most demanding workouts you can possibly give your brain. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay, check this out. This chart shows how much of your brain's motor cortex, the movement control center, is dedicated to different parts of your body. Just look at the insane amount of brain real estate given to your eyes. It's way more than your legs. So, when you do these simple little drills, you're not just moving tiny muscles, you are lighting up a vast and powerful network all across your brain.
So, what can you realistically expect if you start doing these things every day? Let's be really clear. The goal isn't necessarily to throw away your glasses tomorrow. This journey is about something bigger. It's about regaining control.
Your results will likely fall into one of 3 pretty powerful categories. Some of you might actually improve your vision and maybe even reduce your prescription. For others, you might stabilize your vision, basically stopping the decline right in its tracks. And for some, you might significantly slow down that decline, protecting the sight you have right now. Any one of those is an incredible win for your long-term eye health.
Okay, now this is a really critical piece of advice. Unlike your leg muscles, which start to burn when they get tired, your brain doesn't really give you those clear, "Hey, I'm tired" signals. So it is so important to start slow. Just a few repetitions, a minute or 2 at a time, that's all you need. The real key here is frequency, not how hard you go. A little bit, but often.
Ultimately, this whole journey is about way more than just reading letters on a chart. It's about taking back control. It's about actively participating in the health and the future of your own vision. So the real question isn't just about what's on a page, but what could you start seeing more clearly in your own life? Don't forget to watch my next video here. Thank you.